Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another Q&A. I haven't done one since I was around 1,000 subscribers, so it's been a while, maybe around 6 months? I don't know, maybe a little less, a little more. But I'm going to start with some questions from over on Patreon. You guys on YouTube can ask your questions in the comments below, and I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them, because last time I was only at 1,000 subscribers, and it took me 4 separate videos to answer all the questions. But leave your comments below. Whatever has the most likes, I'll look at them first, I guess. Is that fair at all? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, first question was from Heidi, and her question was, would you be up to reacting to a TV show recommendation? I would love it if you could react to my favorite show, Once Upon a Times. So, starring Jennifer Morrison, Colin Donahue, Jennifer Goodwin, and Josh Dallas. So, I'm actually I will be looking for new shows to react to eventually, but we're a long way off since currently I'm starting or have started a bunch of new shows recently. But I do have some interest in Once Upon a Time. I think when it gets less busy, I might just react to the pilot for a few different shows to see what grabs my attention most. And yeah, we have also BEE asking, I was wondering if you've seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show. If you haven't, would you be up to reacting to it? And same response. I haven't seen it. I'm a little curious because it's a huge part of like pop culture, and I surprisingly don't know anything about it. I just know that Joss Whedon directed it, and I'm not a Whedon Knight. What is the proper term for that? I mean, I loved Firefly. I don't think I've seen anything else of his besides Avengers. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer is something that I've been like wanting to check out for a long time. But again, yeah, a lot of stuff to catch up on first. And then last question for this video from Saline. What are your top 5 films of all time? So that is really difficult. When she asked this question, I answered, I had just finished watching Inside Out, and so that is actually one of my top-ish films. I hadn't narrowed it down to 5 when I answered this question. It said Inside Out, Eddie the Eagle, which is a great sports film. It's based on a real story, but it's only like 5% true, the movie, but just great movie. It's a great pick-me-up movie. It makes you feel good about, it's a feel-good movie. And Into the Spider-Verse is incredible. The animation style, just everything about it is great. Black Panther, I think that was the first. I mean, that was just so good. Winter Soldier was really good too, though. Winter Soldier was the first movie that made me like fall in love with the MCU. I'd been watching them I watched all of them, but like way behind schedule. I like kind of binged through all of them from the first one till I don't remember. I think all the way through Avengers. I think I watched all of them. I think actually I watched the first Iron Man all the way to the third Iron Man in like 2 days. Just binged through all of them. And then I watched Thor: The Dark World. I was like, oh god, like the MCU. I don't know. It's not like something I must watch. But then my friend owed me like a couple dollars, and he was just like, hey, like let's catch Winter Soldier. I'll pay for your ticket. And I was like, I think I'd rather have the money, but like if I'm gonna watch the movie, I might as well watch it with a friend. So let's go. And wound up loving it, especially the tie-in to what has become my favorite show of all time, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, that movie has a big place in my heart. But it's hard to say which is better for me, Black Panther or Winter Soldier. And then speaking of Whedon, Serenity, great movie. Loved Firefly. And then we have Tangled, my favorite Disney film of all time. I mean, I'm Disney animation of all time, because technically the Marvel films the MCU films are Disney. But Tangled, my favorite Disney animation of all time. And that had Kingsman: The Secret Service. So that's 2 movies with Taron Egerton. He's awesome. I haven't got a chance to check out Robin Hood of his, though, even though I heard that's like pretty bad. So yeah, Eddie the Eagle, Kingsman. Kingsman's just like a different type of spy film. Like, it's just a different pacing, different... it was just refreshing, honestly. I didn't know I was going to like it that much. I actually saw it like on the first date I'd been on in like a lot of years, I think. Was it that movie? Kingsman. Let me check. So I hadn't been on it came out in 2015. Huh. I feel like I had a date before then. Yeah, I don't think I dated anyone for many years. 4, 5, 6. I think 6 years. And then that was my first date, I think. And I don't even remember the girl's name, but I was just like, this movie is awesome. But yeah, and then last movie, Shaolin Soccer. It is a Cantonese film. I believe there are some Mandarin parts too. But it is exactly what it sounds like. People with kung fu learn to play soccer and like beat down everybody in Hong Kong. It's amazing, and yeah, in the I don't no spoilers. I am trying to get a reaction to that with one of my friends who hasn't seen it, because it is just the most amazing film. If you check out YouTube, like the highlights of that film are like have like tens of millions of views. Let me double check. Shaolin Soccer. Yeah, some of the highlights from that film have tens of millions of views, because it's just that good of a film. If you haven't seen it before, I highly recommend it, and I will try to get a friend to react to it at some point as well. But yeah, those are the answers to your 3 questions. That already took probably 10 minutes or so, right? No, 6 minutes. Okay, good. Yeah, last time answering all the questions took around 50 minutes to an hour. So, but these are only 3 questions, and it took me 6 minutes. So ask your questions below. I will get to them as I can. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.